Hello everybody, I'm Darlene and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be making baked Hawaiian chicken. So our ingredients that we will need are, I have brown sugar, salt and pepper, I have some honey and soy sauce. I have a liquid smoke. You can use any kind of hot sauce, anything that you have. And for this, you don't have to have the hot sauce either for this recipe, but I put it in it. Okay, I have a can of pineapple chunks, any kind of pineapple. We're going to be cutting them up, slicing it into smaller pieces. And I will probably only use maybe a half at most of this can of the pineapple. Also, I'll be using cornstarch and some pecans. And I have a stick of butter. We're going to use 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter. I have two that I have put in my pan to start melting already. And then I have ground ginger and some garlic. It's up to you how many pieces. I'm using 4 small ones. You can use the garlic salt, garlic powder, if you like garlic, whatever you like. And chicken, I've only got 4 pieces today, 2 thighs and 2 legs. You can easily add, make it be 6 or 8 pieces for this recipe. I'm just putting 4 pieces in today, but with this it'll work out for double that portion if you like. I am putting it over rice, so I'll make that in a moment. I like to use the long grain enriched rice, so I'll make that in just a minute. If you have some already made, or if you want to use instant rice, that'll work too. But you do have to cook it first before we put the chicken on it and put it in the oven. So, okay, I've got my butter starting to melt. I have 2 tablespoons in there. I think I'll go ahead and put this other in now. I lost my knife. There we go. That's about 3. I'll probably put some more in just a minute. So there's 3 in there. These. See if y'all can see these ingredients. I'll zoom in for you. There you go. Just those things in the rice. There we go. I'm going to get this chicken put in here. Hot. My butter's melted. Out of the way, and I'll get my camera up here so y'all can see. I'm going to work on my garlic. And chicken's starting to get hot. You can use garlic salt or anything that you happen to have handy. I like to use real garlic whenever I've got it. I just do. I try to keep it on hand. I used to always use the garlic salts, but I kind of needed to get away from using too much salt. And these have so much flavor. I'm like, wow. So I was surprised when I started cooking with them all the time. And garlic's good for you. The natural garlic like this is a lot better than just using garlic salt, but I still use those sometimes, especially if I don't have any garlic. Okay, we're just going to brown the chicken. We'll put some salt and pepper on it now, and then turn it. Okay. I'll turn it a few times too as we're cooking it. Get that skin side down now. There we go. Doing it like that. Okay. Squish my garlic so I can cut it up real good. I do want it very small in this dish. So I like to smush it because it cuts up so much easier for me. And I just use this part of my knife. I do that on all my videos. I show everybody that. Because it makes it so much easier. I used to try to just dice it all up, and it's so much harder. The garlic is hard, and it's harder to slice. But when I squish it, it slices so easy now. It really does. Okay. There are so many different ways that you can cook chicken, and I'm sure y'all know that. But this one, Hawaiian chicken, the first time I ever had it, I just thought it was really different and really good. And I hope that you guys like it. I'm glad that I'm able to share it with y'all. Browning. There we go. Now I'll get this garlic in there in just a moment. Everything opened up. My daughter likes the chicken done like this, cooked like this. I'm so glad. We will be using the juice. It's pineapple juice. To me, that is what makes this dish. It's this pineapple juice. It's wonderful. And I'll turn it down just a little bit. I don't really want it to cook too fast. I want it to brown. Trying to stick a little bit. There we go. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. And I'll wait a minute, and then I'm going to put my garlic in there and let it cook for just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start my rice. So, now I'm going to be making, like I said, I want 4 cups total. So I'm going to make 2 cups of rice. Therefore, I add 4 cups of water. For every cup of rice that you cook, you do twice the amount of water. One, 2. So I add twice the amount of water. So 4 cups of water. And then I just put it on the burner, bring it up to a boil. Turn it up to high. Now I like to add a little salt. Just a little bit. And then I add, since I added I put 2 cups of rice in it, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of oil in it. It keeps it from sticking together. Okay. The chicken's just slowly browning. I turned it down because I didn't want it to brown too fast. And this will come to a boil in a moment. I have my garlic ready. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so my rice has come to a boil. I'll go ahead and put the lid on it and it's going to simmer. I'll have to turn it way down to medium low, and then I cover it, keep it covered, keep it there for 20 minutes. Chicken's starting to brown just a little bit now. Like I said, I want it to cook slow. And really what I'm doing is the chicken is just cooking for about maybe 5 minutes total for each side. So I'll go ahead and put my garlic in. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of butter. So that makes 4 tablespoons. This makes 4 tablespoons total so far. Oops. Snuck out. It snuck out. It went on the side of it. There we go. I'll put just a smidget more. Now I'm going to go ahead, and I got butter all over me. I'm going to put my honey and my soy sauce and my liquid smoke. A little bit of that. Hopefully that will be good. I've had the hot sauce in it before. I need to wash this. I need my tablespoon. There we go. I need this. I hope that y'all will try this dish. The first time I had it, I thought it was just great. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and add this is my soy sauce. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce right to my pan. Okay. 1 tablespoon of honey. Just sprinkle it all around. Ooh, that's going to give it such a good flavor. Caramelize it and everything. Come on. See if I can get it all off, huh? I'll use my knife. We want every bit of that good honey. Now, you know we do. That honey's what makes it taste good. You know it does. It's been a little while since I've recorded. Whenever I do that, I feel the difference. I feel like I can get back into it all. And now I'm putting 2, I'm going to turn this down some. I can smell it. I can smell that honey. I can smell that honey and all that in there. It's browning down in the bottom of it. Caramelizing. Ooh, I don't want to stick. That's going to be good. That will be good. Yum. Yum. Okay. Now, my liquid smoke. Let me check. I need 2 teaspoons. Okay. Sprinkle it all over it. There's 1. There's 2. And I got honey stuck in one and that stuff on the other. Gotta measure my ginger too. Alrighty. Ground ginger. There, I turned it down so it is doing it much slower now. I don't want it to stick. See if I can get my ginger open. Okay, I'm putting one. One. No, I don't put that much. Ginger, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. I don't remember putting that much. That's got to be too much. I'll put 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. And later, if I feel like it needs it, I'll add more. Okay. I don't measure exact. I'm so used to cooking without measuring that this is really different for me to have to measure. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. I will get it done. I'm just kind of stirring that I just poured in here. Just kind of mixing it down in this liquid. Mixing it up a little bit. I got my garlics down in it. It's cooking. Sauteing. Sauteing. Look at that. Wonder if you can see that. Down on the bottom of it. Let it caramelize. I'm going to turn it up a little bit again. Not quite all the way to medium right now. And my rice, oops, I didn't put a timer. Let's see, 20, it's probably about 15. So now, I'm going to let that sit there for just a minute, and then I'm going to pour my pineapple juice in it and let it cook in that broth. Actually, I think it's ready. I'm going to go ahead and pour this pineapple juice into it, into my pan. Oh, that's going to be good. Yay! Yay! I enjoy cooking. Now I can turn it back up. Just put it down on medium. Not really a medium high, but medium. I turned it up a little bit more than medium right now just to get it up there. And my rice has still got about another 12 minutes to cook. So I'm going to put a lid on my chicken, and while it's cooking, my rice will be finishing up. Look at that. It smells good. Oh, it already smells good. Y'all are going to like this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hawaiian chicken. But we ain't done yet. It will be good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven on to 350. Start. There we go. Okay. And I'll get this one sprayed. Have it ready for our rice and everything together. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so So my oven's hot. Chicken's doing great. Oven. Alright. So I'm going to last minute. Do my pineapple. I want them to be smaller pieces than the big chunks. So at least cut them in half. To me. You guys can do yours whatever size you like. It's just like any other dish. We make them the way we like them, right? You're the one eating it. So I make chicken so many different ways, and we have a lot of chicken, so I'm glad there are so many different ways. This will be really good. Pineapple is such a different thing than I normally, different ingredient than I would normally put in my chicken. So when I tried this one years ago, it stuck with me since it was different and good. And it's like, man, I like that. Now they don't have to be real little, but you know, I cut them in thirds actually, and use a little bit more. I told y'all I'd probably use about half a cup, maybe about like that, about half of the can. But I did use all the broth, all the all of the juice, pineapple juice. That is simmering in that chicken. Or the chicken simmering in the pineapple. And that's what's going to make it taste so different than what I'm normally used to. So I'm going to go ahead and put my brown sugar in here. And my I'll add my pineapple in a minute, as well as some of our pecans. I just opened it, but it ain't opening. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so my oven's going off. My rice is finished. My oven's ready. And my chicken is doing wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. It's different. I'm going to put my brown sugar in. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. There's a little more than 1 tablespoon here of brown sugar. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And it's actually kind of overflowing, or you could pack it down and it would be level. So that'd be fine. Okay. Stir that up just a little bit. It's melting. Brown sugar, oh yeah. There we go. it's all going to be coming together soon. Get the lid back on that. I shall work on my pecans. Now you can use a whole 1/4 of a cup. I'm thinking I'm going to need a lot of my pecans for something else, so I'm thinking I'm going to only use half of this 1/4 of a cup right now. I might add it I might add it to it anyway in a minute. Let's see. Okay, let me get this. I want to cut them up. Just slightly cut them a little bit smaller than what these particular ones are. Just a little bit. And yes, I will add the rest of that. This don't look like it'd be enough anyway. So 1/4 of a cup at least. If you want to add a 1/2 a cup, no problem. So let me. I'll just get out some more. You can see it. About a fourth of a cup will be good. I'm going to be making a pie and some brownies and a bunch of other things to put online. Make y'all some good videos. I love pies. Oh yeah. I'll make some chess pies and some fudge pies. Lemon. I made a cobbler recently. I hope you like my cobbler one. It's really easy. Really easy and delicious. I like it with ice cream. I like it in mine. I like cherry cobbler and blueberry cobbler. I like them with vanilla ice cream on top. Oh man, when your cobbler's nice and warm, it's so good. So I'm going to go ahead and put my, well, I'm not going to put it in there yet. In a minute. It's doing so good. Alright, go ahead and put my pineapple in. Into my chicken. And my pecans. Yum. That's going to be great. Now I'm going to show y'all this. It really looks good. You know it does. You know it does. Yum. Yummy, yummy. Look at that. Look at them pecans. Look at that chicken. Don't that look good? That looks so good. You can't see the broth when I do that. Look. Yum. Hopefully it's in focus. It's good. It has a different smell than like when you're adding with just tomatoes and greens and or just cooking it up with salt and pepper. It has this, it's a whole different aroma. It's good. I hope y'all try it. It's different. Yum. Let that sit for just a few minutes. My rice is done, so it's off. And I gotta spray my pan. Now I'll start putting it together. And the chicken. I might go ahead and use my bigger glass pan. Okay, 1 minute. Be right back. Okay. So, I tasted my chicken, and when you guys go to make this, y'all taste it. But I'm putting an extra 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Like I say, I usually do not actually measure. I'm just so used to putting it in there. I'm getting used to this. But putting some more in there. About 2 more. and I'll tell you exactly how much it is. And I am going to put another tablespoon of honey. Okay. Whoops. I spilled it. Baked Hawaiian chicken over rice. Over good old rice. Stir that up. And when y'all make it, taste it. That's the best way to know what your foods taste like. If you want to change it up a little bit, you know, make it your way, do that. If you think it tasted just fine the way it was, and if you don't want it as sweet, then don't put that extra sugar in. So what I've put in total now is I've put 4. So I put 2 brown sugar to start with, and then 2 more just now. 2 honey, 2 tablespoons of honey. 2 teaspoons of the liquid smoke, and 2 tablespoons of the soy sauce. So it was 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. That's what I have, and 2 teaspoons of the smoked stuff. Now, if you don't like the smoked stuff, if you make this and you don't care for it, maybe try not putting this in, or put in a little bit. It really depends. A lot of people don't like the hot sauce or the liquid smoke in it. It gives it a little bit different flavor, but you can try it with it or without it, whatever you think. But I do hope that you do try this dish. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yum! You see all the broth? Now, I'm going to add some cornstarch and water to that and kind of thicken it up, turn it into a little bit of a sauce. Yeah, really good sauce. So let me put this out of the way. I'm going to get the camera up here so you guys can see better in a minute. Let me go ahead and make this. Some cornstarch and water. I got my honey in it. Got my honey in it. Don't want honey in my cornstarch. I don't think so. Not yet. Okay. 2 tablespoons. They don't have to be exact. If you don't have cornstarch, you can use flour. There we go. 2. Add a little bit of water to it over the sink. We're going to be adding it to that. It'll thicken up the liquid here in our chicken turn up the temperature a little bit. So I'll have it on a medium now. I had it turned down. It's actually cooked up here more than I normally did, but I've had it turned down. Since I'm talking, I'm taking longer to cook. Sorry about that. Y'all go to cooking and it won't take that long. So I'm going to go ahead and add it in here. Let it thicken up a little bit. To a nice, excuse me, a little bit thicker gravy, almost. Turn it down. I was going to move the camera so you guys could see this a little better. See that? Doesn't it look good? It's thickening up a little bit, not too much, because we are putting it on top of our rice and putting it in the oven to bake for a bit. Now we've only got to put it in the oven for maybe 30 minutes max. 20 minutes may do it. As long as your chicken, you know, the juices run clear. I have actually cooked this pretty much up here on the stove already. So if you cook it quite a bit up on the stove, then you won't have to put it in the oven very long. So that's just thickening up a little bit more. Not too much though. It's still pretty runny, but yet you can tell there's a consistency. Yeah, I can't get my words right tonight. Okay, now I really don't want it to thicken too much right now. It's going to thicken some more in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to taste it. And it's going to be hot. Oh yeah, okay. That's better. Oh, that's better. Okay. So since I did put the extra brown sugar and the extra honey in it, I liked it much better like that. That was more like what I remember. I think you guys will like this. Okay, so let me spray this. Whew. Okay. Y'all can always use shortening if you happen to run out of your spray. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rice in my pan. And look at that. See? Now if you cook rice, you put twice the amount of water that you put in for your rice, and then also add your oil a little bit to the water, and it helps it to not stick so bad, so much. There we go. Woo. Look at that. at that. Rice. Perfect. And just spread it out in your pan. This is going to be plenty for all of us. And that'll be great. And then that gravy is going to soak down into this rice. Let me see what y'all can see. There we go. Much better. Now I'll put it. Much better. I promise I'll work at the camera and getting better. I hope I do. Checking it. Just checking it. Okay, looks like I made something else. Okay. So, I'm just going to put my chicken on it, on the rice. Now see, if you had a whole bunch of pieces, you could put a good six thighs on here, or whatever you like. I made it like this. This is all we needed today. But it's going to be great. This is perfect for us. Look at that. It'll be great. And I'm going to put this sauce right on top of it. Look at that. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm right-handed, so with the camera that don't help. I want to get all that goodness out. That stuff is great. Yay. Yum. Now this dish has a bit of a sweetness to it. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's different. It's not Asian or anything. It's Hawaiian. It's a Hawaiian dish. So your pineapple and the honey and the soy sauce. Oh my, it's good. Tasty, tasty. I think y'all will like it. Just spread it around best you can. And it's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Hey, I got all the gravy right there. There you go. Chicken. Pretty chicken. That's a hot chicken. Ouch. There we go. Well, now I got rice on it. Oh well. Pineapple. Pineapple. Pineapple is so good. Okay. So. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Looks good. Yay. Doesn't that look good? It wouldn't be in focus. Y'all, I gotta learn my camera a little bit better. There we go. Don't that look good? Yum. Yum. Okay, that's probably still better focus. Now I'm going to stick that in the oven. It's on 350. I'm going to put it in there for about 20 minutes. And you can have yours in there for 30. But I ended up cooking this on the stove longer than normal because of recording and taking a while talking. So normally you would cook it for about 30 minutes. So, okay. I'll get that in the oven, y'all. And it's gonna be perfect. Yay. Ouch. I about fell. Okay. Get that in the oven. Yum. Hey y'all, I wanted to make sure to tell y'all to put Reynolds wrap on it because otherwise your rice is going to get all dried out. I don't want that to happen to you. So let's get some Reynolds wrap on this thing. Yes. And that'll hold all that good moisture in. I know y'all gonna like this. It's different. It's good. Very, very good. Alright. I'm going to get this in the oven then. Okay. I did not want to forget to tell y'all to put that Reynolds wrap on it. You need it or it's going to get dried out and you don't want that. Okay. 20 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. It's done. Get it out of the oven. Here we go. And get to check on this. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. How's that look? How's that look? That looks pretty good. Baked Hawaiian Chicken. See the pineapple and the pecans and that glaze on top? Woo! Alright. Turn my oven off. And we'll look at the chicken inside. I know it's done though because I ended up cooking mine extra right there on the stove. I mean it's coming off the chicken anyway. Yay! I can tell it's done. Yay! It's always a good idea to cut into it. But yeah, see? Oh yeah. It's coming right off, yeah. So, now I just want a leg though. I just want a leg. Look at that. Yum. That is gonna be good. Well, okay everybody, now I put the chicken back in for another 10 minutes, so in the oven, so it cooked for at least 20 minutes on top of the stove. 15-20 minutes it took me longer because I was talking, but it needs to cook for about 15-20 minutes on top of the stove and then in a 350 degree oven for 30 minutes at least. Because you have the bone, if you have the chicken legs or the chicken thighs or something with the bone in. So now if you happen to want to use a chicken breast or something without the bone, or chicken tenders, you could do that. It wouldn't take you near as long to cook it. It'd take you about 15 minutes on top of the stove and maybe 15 in the oven. But it wouldn't take as long. But whenever you have chicken bones, and when you're cooking them with the bone in, then you want to cook your chicken for at least 45 minutes max. I mean, at least 45 minutes. Anytime you have meat that has that bone in it, to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked. Turn this off, and we're going to look at it. And it's hot. Steaming. There we go. Okay, because I checked the chicken, that's falling apart. Okay, that's good. That means it's done. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Oh yeah. Another good dish. I like this dish because it's very different. It's some people would say that it's more of a specialty dish. I myself, I don't know. I like all dishes. But this is very, very hot, y'all. This is very hot. I'm gonna get this chicken leg. And I'm gonna have to get something else. Okay. I love pineapple. If y'all like pineapple and you like pecans, a little bit of brown sugar, yum. Yummy. I'm getting pineapple and pecans. Whoops, I made a mess. Look at that. That chicken is falling off the bones now. That's what you want. Fall off the bones. Pineapple. Oh, yum. Yes. That's good. Get that up. I'll get it on me. That's steaming. That's steaming. Yeah, this is a very different kind of dish. It's very good. Baked Hawaiian Chicken. Some people would like to have coconut in it, but I don't care for coconut in my chicken. Now, you could try it that way if you like it. I'd rather have my coconut in desserts. I don't really want it in my chicken, but y'all try it that way. You may like it. You may love it. So look at that. Isn't that great? Yay! Yay! I love cooking for y'all. I love cooking. I love eating. I love eating. Oh yes. Oh, that's going to be so good. That's hot. Oh yeah. So I'm going to take just a moment. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this food. I ask you, Father, to bless it and help it to nourish my body. Father, I thank you for my viewers, and I thank you for me getting the opportunity to cook these good foods and to share them with others. Thank you, Father, for taking such good care of us. Bless us. Keep us in your will for our lives, Father. Thank you for your Son. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Okay. So, don't it look good? Yay. Let me check, make sure it's still doing. Okie doke. I think it's doing right. I can't hardly see it. Alright, I'm going to taste of this. It has been a long time since I've had this. It's hot. Y'all, it's hot. You know it is. Okay. Pecans. Now, a lot of times, I'll salt and pepper everything. This, I like the flavor itself. I don't want to put salt and pepper because this one's a sweeter dish. You don't want, I don't want salt and pepper on this one. Oh, the pecans are great. Brown sugar, pineapple. It's not too sweet. It's just sweeter than you're used to, like with meats. But this is good. This is really good. I know y'all are gonna like it. That chicken. And cooking this made me hungry. Am I making y'all hungry? Y'all go home and try it. Go home and make you some. Make you this. You will like it. You will really like it. I bet your family likes it. Something different. Try it. Yeah, this is good. Look at that. This is good. Look at that pecans. I love pecans. I love pineapple. I love chicken. That's good. And the thing about rice, you can make it so many different ways too. So it's so versatile. Got quiet in here. This is so good. Yeah, I hope y'all try this. I hope y'all like it. I hope you do. I'm digging in. Need to give me a knife. Get my chicken off of there. Look at that. Yum, it's hot. It's hot. Come off of there. Whoops. Flipping it around. Ooh, that's hot. That's good. I'm messy, but it's good. I like chicken. It looks good, and it is good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's hot. I'm using my fingers. I guess that's bad, huh? This is good. Yeah, I hope y'all do go home and, or I hope that you try making this dish. I hope that your family likes it. I think they will. It's not very complicated. I think you'll like the simplicity and the different than the mainstream chicken. It's really good though. It's really good. Okay. So, y'all let me know what you think. I hope that you try it. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I really do hope y'all like it. Check out some of my other videos. Yeah. So, thank you so very, very much for watching it. And I hope you like it. As always, bye. Hey guys, I wanted to say something about the cooking chicken with the bone in. I wanted to make sure that I told y'all that to cook it at least 45 minutes. If it has the bone in, like the chicken legs and the thighs and stuff, you want to cook your chicken meat for at least 45 minutes. Whether it's on top of the stove or in the oven, or half and half like I did it. It has to be a total of at least 45 minutes to make sure that the meat is cooked around the bone and everything, and you want to make sure the juices do run clear. You don't want to have any of that blood stuff. You don't want that stuff in your chicken. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I said that correctly earlier. And if you cook with chicken breast or something, chicken tenders or something that doesn't have the bones, if you decide to use that, then it will not take as long to cook. But any chicken with the bone, you need to cook it for 45 minutes, at least, minimum. Okay, all right. I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you.